Imagine me fed up, a go-getter for more cheddar. Po never, blow letters, cause I know no better. No error, no steez, no Kirk. No.
Today's life story is actually one. It's a throwback. It goes back to middle school, back when I was in 7th grade actually. And it was my first fight, and it actually just so happened to be against my best friend at the time. And I don't even remember why I wanted to fight him. It's like your best friend. I don't know why, but I just started hating the kid. I think he started getting really annoying to me. I think that's what I remember it being, but I can't say exactly for sure the reason. I just think I got annoyed with him, and he started pissing me off, and I'm pretty sure that's what made me want to fight him. But anyway, here's the story and how it all went down. So I was in school, the bell was about to ring. I didn't even see this coming at all. And then, the bell rings. It's about 3 o'clock, I think, or no, not 3 o'clock, 2:40 to be exact. You really want to be exact. That's when I got out of school, middle school. So we got out of school, the bell rang to dismiss us, and my friend and I were out in the front of the school, and it was not that kid, it was a different kid. And we were just, hanging out, and we seen that one kid, and I think he came up to us, if I remember correctly. And, middle schoolers, they talk shit to each other to provoke fights. That's just honestly how it is. Even now in high school, I still see people, talk shit to provoke fights. It's just honestly, I guess, something that happens. It's human nature. I really don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, so, we were talking our shit, and I think my friend hated him. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure my friend hated him because he still had some of his stuff over at that kid's house when they used to be friends, and that kid did not give any of the stuff back. So I think that's why my friend hated him. And anyway, so we're talking shit, probably calling each other faggots or something. That's probably what we did back then. And so at that point, we just were in front of the school, and we just said, what, screw it. So we started walking, and the kid kind of like got in the way of the path, or not like in the way, like you could easily walk around it, but he kind of was like standing in front of us. And I remember I just shoved him, just straight up shoved him, and I was really expecting for him to come at me after I did that, and surprisingly enough, he actually didn't end up coming at me. So at that point, I was like, okay. So I just walked past him, my friend and I. We started walking toward my house, and that kid, keep in mind guys, lives down the road from me. So he also started walking the same direction as us, just up a little bit behind us. And so we were just walking, and it takes about probably 10 minutes to walk home from school to my house. That was probably around the distance, like maybe half a mile. And so we were walking, and then we took this turn on this road, and there's this parking lot that's right next to my house, and we just kind of went there. And I remember, I think we were walking, and he just called me a faggot, just yelled it, or just shouted faggot toward me, and it made my friend and I turn around, and we walked right toward him. And obviously we're not going to do 2-on-1. I find that really fucked up, so I will never probably do that, unless of course if somebody stole something from me. I would never just do that because it's not a fair fight. So I came up to him and I was like, what'd you say? Just went right up to him, shoved him, and he kept calling me, and I would just like walk away, and I'd come back, like a typical middle schooler, and I just keep going up to him, keep shoving him. And he kept calling me, I think it was fag, I'm pretty sure, I really can't remember, because this was like 4 or 5 years ago, back in the middle school times, so it was pretty prehistoric, it's pretty far away. Anyway, he kept on, oh sorry, I thought I heard noise upstairs, I thought someone was coming down, so I paused, but anyway, this kid, he kept on calling me names, and it was pissing me off so bad. Just in middle school, most middle schoolers really don't like being called shit, so at that point, I was just really frustrated, and I kept pushing him, and I was saying, do something, and I was really close to throwing a punch, and eventually I ended up deciding I'm gonna throw a punch. So I threw my first punch, and it hit him right directly, center in the face, right in his nose, and at that point, he really got pissed, because usually, you get hit in the nose, usually get pissed, and he just got completely raged up and just ran at me, and just flailing his arms, fucking flailing Squidward arms were coming at me, and I was trying to block them. Honestly, it was really hard because his arms are just flailing out. You don't know where they're gonna go. It's hard to predict that. So I was just doing the best I could, and I was blocking a lot of them. And he actually never even hit me in the face during this fight. I never got hit in the face. I only got hit in the stomach, and I hit him a couple more times in the body, and then I hit him in the face, I think, one more time. It's been so long. Either once or twice I hit him in the face again. But I know I definitely got him again, and it really pissed him off once again. So he started coming at me. Where I keyed back up, and then he started coming at me again. And flailing Squidward arms, more than likely, it's not a good idea for the person using that, and for the person that has to defend it, because it's an easy way to break your finger. And this is actually what happened. So he did the flailing Squidward arms once again. That's what we're gonna call him from now on. Flailing Squidward arms. Yep, that sounds about right. And he comes at me. And, I have my hands up trying to block it, and my hands weren't in a knuckle motion. At least my left hand wasn't, and I opened it up, I guess, and he comes down on my hand and hits my middle finger. And instantly, I just fucking feel pain jolt down my arm, and it just fucking hurts so bad. I'm like looking at my hand, and I'm still trying to keep up. And, at that point, I was already winning the fight by quite a bit. This kid didn't even hit me in the face yet. So I was kind of backing away, looking at my hand. I'm just looking down my finger, just like try to picture this. It's like literally bent in like 3 different spots. It looks so disgusting. And I was like, oh fuck. It was bent like straight into the side, and it was like starting to get really swollen purple. It looked horrible. And so I like continued fighting for like 15 seconds, and then it just started hurting so bad. And I just had this, I had this kind of withdrawal. We both kind of withdrawed, and I was like, I gotta stop. My finger's fucking fucked up over here. And at that point, that kid just ended up going home. I think my friend ended up leaving too at that point, and then I went home, and I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with my finger. I showed my mom, and my mom was like, oh yeah, we gotta go to the doctor. And I was like, oh fuck, I hate the doctors, I really do. It's a shitty place. I don't know why, I just hate going there. Anyway, we go to the doctor, we get x-rays done, and you know what? It turns out I fractured my finger, and it's gonna take 6 weeks to heal. It was so shitty, guys. I had to put my finger in a splint for the next 6 weeks. And it was really, really shitty, because, you can't do everything you used to be able to do, because your hand, or at least your middle finger's in a splint. It's weird. But, yeah, that was the first time I ever got in a fight. It was not on school grounds, but it was down the road a bit, really really close to my house. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy that life story, please do hit that like button. Comment down below your first fight. I would love to hear. Hopefully you won. If you guys really enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next time with another life story. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.